What's up? My name is Ryan, and in this video, we're going to make a custom plugin for Terminal, which is an e-ink dashboard we created that lets you show off whatever data you want to see and really just stay focused on what you're working on. Let's start by heading over to the Terminal dashboard, where you can see I've got a demo device set up. I've got a simple plugin, the one you see right here, days left this year. And let's head over to the plugins portal. Here we have, for starters, a bunch of native plugins that you can just point and click to get started with on your device. There's no coding required to use Terminal. However, if you do want to build something custom, you can just set up a private plugin. So let's do that from scratch. And let's make a demo plugin. And the first thing we have to decide is how we want to get data into Terminal, because Terminal is going to create these screen renders. And we can either send the data to Terminal through webhooks, or we can have Terminal fetch the data from our server. So I'm going to go with that option. And if we're fetching from our server, we need to tell Terminal where to get that data from. This is something we're just going to send a GET request to. And I'm going to use this sample data endpoint that we provide all users so that you can get started very quickly. You can see it has a couple key values as well as a collection that we can iterate through. That in. Save. Now that we've created our plugin, we just need to add the markup or front end so that it looks nice. And you can see here we have some quick start examples that you can just click. And if I were to hit save, you'll see that this data is already now ready to go. And if I did nothing else, then this plugin would begin going live on my device. But obviously I want to have some dynamic data in there. So let's try to force refresh. This is going to try to fetch data from my polling URL, which we set up. And if I hit edit markup again, you'll see that we have those variables now merged in. So I could plug in, instead of hard-coded 56, I can plug in author with these double curly braces. And this is just the Liquid templating engine. It's open source by Shopify. And it's really quite similar to front-end frameworks like. Once I've got that plugged in, you can see it's live updating. But if I want to go a little more custom, I can come down here to our design system docs. And in the design system, which we've really built every line of other than the CSS grid, we have a lot of different classes you can use to build out grayscales, tables, rows, columns, metrics, all kinds of good stuff that is going to fit really well with this black and white e-ink display. You can even go ahead and throw in third-party libraries. So if you want to do charting, you can do all of that too. But going back to just the basics here, I want to copy and paste this quick start into my text editor to make sure this works okay. And I'm going to call this demo. And now when I go to that file, you can see that we have a nice looking demo with this bitmappy, blocky font. And now I want to go ahead and use this in my markup editor. I'm going to get rid of all of that. And I just need to extract the inner body text. So I don't need the body, head, etc. That gets wrapped around for me. Let's hit save. Let's shift tab and kind of fix the animation a little bit. And I can have to make it perfect. And now I want to start merging in that data again. So let's go back to your variables. And I'm going to put in this middle area, instead of this hard-coded quote, let's put in the polling URL. And if I wanted to iterate through a collection, again, we're just using Liquid, so this is quite easy. I can go over to the Liquid docs. There's a for loop. I'm just going to copy paste this example. And it's not called collection.products. It's just called collection. Let's rename product to book. There, let's see. There we go. So we've got a book title, another book title. And to illustrate that a little bit better, we can maybe do description as well. So there we go. That's how you build a custom plugin, a private plugin with Terminal. Once you get this set up, our server will begin refreshing it every few minutes, and it will begin showing up on your device. And you can control the ordering of that plugin with your other plugins by just dragging and dropping them on your playlist. So hope this was useful. Looking forward to helping you stay focused with Terminal.